Hello and welcome to the Robo Samurai channel. And today I'm going to be talking about the unused artwork Autobots that were released. Now, I just found these at Walmart, and I know that there have already been at least one of these waves that have come through Walmart. Yeah, I'm late, so what? Okay, so I got them late, and there were a couple of other ones that are out there that I'm not going to cover, namely Grimlock, that is yellow and has like the stripes and stuff. But I'm going to concentrate on these guys today because I got them and, they were there and I can't blow all my budget on one thing. Come on. I just have to do this. I don't get paid to do this. Anyway, so we've got the G2 Universe Autobot Jazz. I've seen some forums refer to him as Dorito Jazz. And then we have, Autobot Mirage. We'll call him Gator Mirage, I guess. And then there's Malibu. That's another one I heard on one of the forums. Malibu, Sideswipe, and then they just call this guy here the G2 Universe Laser Cycle. And, very interesting kind of thing, because this was technically supposed to be Jazz, but it was never released. So again, I don't know if it was based off of unused artwork or not, but you've seen every single one of these molds before. So outside of the exception here would be Jazz, that has a slightly different set of weapons. And let's take a look here real quick. I'm just going to pop them off. And clearly what we see here are some orange implements that probably belong to a G1 Hound. And if you've seen my detritus review, you will recognize these accessories. So, so I kind of just plugged them into each other, so and then this missile can go here, and now I can't take it off because it's too hard. But that's it. So, or you can take them and plug them in together and make that weapon. Oh, yeah, look at that thing. It just looks like something went wrong here. Okay, maybe it's this way. All right. And then we go like this, plug that in. Maybe you plug the missile into the bottom part here, and it looks more interesting. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Yeah, there you go. Why not? So there's that. So and each one of them has their artwork, like this, and you can kind of see them here. Oh, they all have about the same artwork, just kind of done again. And, it's just done in this, for lack of a better word, this is a perfect time for Halloween. Maybe these are Halloween Transformers. Who knows? If you celebrate Halloween in your section of the woods. Okay, so, and I'd be kind of remiss if I didn't do this at least once, and let's see if I can get this to work. Turn on the black light, and you can see a little of them fluorescing a bit. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So, I don't know if that shows up on the camera or not. Regardless, they're neon, therefore black light seems appropriate. So, what can I say? So, let me go on ahead and shut this off and make sure it doesn't cause any forest fires. Okay, get this out of the way. And let me show you what it is I'm really referring to. Now, there is a book out there, and I've shown this on my channel before. Let's see if I can squeeze this thing in. It's called Transformers Legacy, The Art of Transformers Packaging. So, and if we look at this page here, it says Unused Artwork Autobots. And you can see very clearly here's Jazz. And then here's Mirage, and then there's Sideswipe. Now, another thing that you'll see on this page, if you turn a couple of them, there's a whole bunch of them. These are unreleased G2 Diaclone Cars Wave 2. So, but these never did get released in the original G2 releases, and neither did this guy here, which is something that they also have out in the stores. So, I did see him. I just didn't want to drop the money on him yet. We'll see. Let's see, got a bit of glare there. There we go. There's Grimlock. So, so unreleased artwork, now released. We have all this great packaging that looks like you could use it as a part of your Halloween decorations. Fantastic stuff, And these transformations are and the accessories, pretty much the same, except for what I just showed you with Jazz. He gets some extra weapons, the detritus. And we pretty much assume that Hound is going to have. So there's that. But we can take a look at these. The articulation is pretty much the same. You can see, it's not too bad. I mean, if you like, these things. So let's go on ahead and we'll just go through a quick transformation of each one of these. And let me get a little bit extra light on these. So we'll go on ahead and take this off. By the way, cast in orange, spray painted in silver for the most part. Brilliant. So we'll start with Jazz. Jazz, of course, goes like this and this, and I guess you can see my other reviews on this. Let's see if I remember these transformations, because, yeah, I don't quite. So let's see here. We take these, and maybe these will not even follow the same directions. Oh, I can see why they call it Dorito Jazz, because it looks like a bag of cheesy Doritos. There we go. All right, so we'll pull this up here, that like that, and then I believe this hooks there. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so we'll pull this down, I think. Let's see if I break it. No, I don't want to break it on purpose. There we go. Flip this around, flip this back up. And then I think this piece here, which is painted silver there, kind of interesting, There we go, that there. And then we're going to collapse. We turn these to up, these wheels like that. And then I believe these collapse in like that. And they will tab in together, and then these will, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And then collapse this in. No, let's see here. Oh, yeah, perfect. This will go down in here, and then we're going to work on these. Here, you turn, I believe, let's see here. Turn them, they will go in like this, and I believe you have to turn these this way. Okay, so these little tabs have to be faced outward, so... you're going to take this, turn it in like this, turn it around like this, and then swing his arms to the side. And, oh yeah, you got to pull these in, fold in those fists. I almost forgot. So there's that, and that. Put those together. Snap it all together. Squeeze it together. And Jazz. Wait. Squish, squeeze, squish, squish, squish. There we go. Make sure that those doors tab into those arms so that they're nice and snug like that. You'll be able to see his head like that. That is completely normal. Make sure these things snap into each other. And by the way, if you're going to ask, hey, is this thing as tight as the original? No, it's definitely got a little bit of wear. What do they call that? Mold degradation? I can definitely, the quality between, this was based off, the original mold of this was the Studio Series Jazz for the 86 movie. I have a review of that on my channel here. But yeah, see, this is actually collapsed. Let me get that up, popped in there. Let me see if I break it. Get in there. Get up. There we go. Snap. You should not have to do that. That's harsh. There we go. Clap, clap. And these here should have... something's not quite lined up right, but there. I think we got it. There. Smash them all together. Make it look nice. There is Jazz. Woohoo. In his vehicle mode. That's his alt mode. We can put this on top of it. Unfortunately, there's not many other places for this thing, so stick it anywhere you like. How about like that? Nope, it does not like that either. So, all right. Well, take your pick, because he only has one place to store that thing, nowhere else. So, all right. So there's that. We'll go ahead and just leave these accessories, be on the side. Okay. And here's Mirage, and like I said before, let's take a look at his weapon. His weapon looks like this, and he's got this one as well. And it's blue, and in the illustration that I just showed you, his pistol was also blue. So this is accurate to that unreleased artwork or whatever it was. Okay, so we got that. And then we have this is cast in pink plastic and painted in silver. And this is just like the original G1 versions. Actually, I would say the original mold, because that's what these are. Of course, after the G1 version of what he's supposed to be. You knew that. So, all right, let's transform this guy. We got this. Flip these in. I'll remember that this time. And we're going to unhook this thing and then pull it out. It's on a double hinge. And then we're going to untab these shoulders here. And I kind of have to pull them out like so that they straighten out. So I pull, untab, and then straighten these guys out, leave them like that. All right, then. What next? Flip these tires out? Sure, let's do that. Why not? We'll do that. And then open this up and then flip this in, and then you want to flip this in so that this engine piece kind of snaps in here. Watch me break it now. Okay, no, that stayed. And then tab that back in there. Cool. And then these are going to go up like that. We're going to leave those there for now and work on the legs. The legs, we'll do this. Turn. Let's see here. Again, do I remember how to do this? Okay, we want to turn these this way. So kind of like the feet facing out. And then take these and flip them. I believe you flip them out. And then we're going to take this, fold it in. And while we're doing that, we're going to fold up the toe. Just like that. And then we're going to collapse it back this way. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, because that makes sense, hopefully. There. Collapse, collapse. And then bring these two together. Eventually, you'll want to flip these all the way back. And I found out that part of the mold degradation here is that these do not want to stay in their little friction joints, so sometimes they just pop out. But that time, it actually stayed, because I said so. Yeah, that will not happen again. All right, so let's close this up and snap them together. And you can see everything snapped together back down there. Snap these together. And then close, close, close. And then the next thing we want to do is, okay, by the way, these here are going to tab, these bottom of these feet, they have little tabs here. And they're going to kind of hold on to this piece here, I think. Yeah, so this actually has to go up a little bit. And then they'll tab in up here. So if you have this aligned correctly, it will tab in here and here. There, I think I got it. There, just like that. And then you can take these. You can fold these in towards each other and lock them in place. Like so. And you can see these alligators. Get in there. Alligator heads, which I think was on the original, but not quite like that. And then you're going to take these arms, fold them down, and then you're going to snap them in on top of each other, and then close that on top of that. Give everything give all the tabs a good squeeze, push them together, and you have Mirage G2 Neon Mirage in his vehicle mode. There's two. And then you can mount these on, there's all sorts of ports here. You got ports here, ports there. That's it. That's all there is. So you can kind of plug them into here and here, but they don't fit that nicely, to be honest with you. So, okay. So we'll just set those aside just like that. Now to Sideswipe, and you'll notice that Sideswipe has this, and you can also split that out just like it just fell apart there. Yeah, Sideswipe. And by the way, if you didn't notice, he has that nice little sunset deco. Isn't that great? So, and you can see, I actually like the G2, and all these, I like the G2 Autobot symbols here. You can see it on this one here. It's right there. That's cool. And then you can also see it here on Jazz's hood. So that's cool. But let's go on ahead. Yeah, you can see it's just Sideswipe. Of course, it has been noted that he actually has, I think Red Alert. Is that his name? Red Alert's head. So there's that. Anyway, easy transformation. Flip that up. I pull these out to the side. You want to fold these wrists kind of in, and then make them go kind of right angly at the elbows, and then open up these sunset panels, which are his doors. And then we're going to turn, I believe we turn this whole thing around at the waist. We open up these panels here, and then we can clip these together, close these down, push these in. You can do that with these, but they're painted silver, so I don't know if you really want to do that way. Close these up like this, put these down here, underneath the doors, then fold the doors and all that in. Like so, like so. Fold this down to cover up his eyes, because that's all you can see now. And there is Sideswipe. G2 Sideswipe, the unreleased version in his vehicle mode. Yes, and that's what he looks like. And by the way, here is, I believe this is clamp down, or no, I don't know which one this one is. But look, I've got the extra parts for him, but these don't fit very well on him. So let me try it. I mean, if I could paint these, and if that's something I wanted to do. Wait, no, I can't do it at all because he's a totally different mold. Never mind, that's just not gonna happen. So, whoops. I'm sure that someone will make a nice spoiler thing for him. So yeah, he has the one peg hole here, and the one here and one here, so he could mount all of his weapons somewhere on him. You could do that, or you could just kind of set them to the side here and let them stay there. And then last but not least, we have G2 Laser Cycle, also known as potentially what would have been Cycle Jazz. And he's got his little Autobot symbol right there. All right, so cool. And he's cool. I think I've reviewed this mold basically. We were doing the Ariel and Dion, so Ariel's basically a remold of this, and this is a remold of this. Well, it's not even a remold, it's just a recolor. It's the same dang thing. In fact, this here has, you can see the Autobot symbol right there on his chest, or her chest, I believe. So yeah, there we go. That's what we got. This is what this is. So, and this is going to be Jazz. Jazz, like this, but not that. Anyway, let's get this transformed as well. So I'll go on ahead and pull that off because, that didn't stay on. And then we've got the wheels here. Stay here. And now let's close these up. There's some tabs, which will help close that, and then keep it like that. And then I like to just, put it back where it was. And the same thing here. I'm going to put that back where it was too, because I can transform this thing with it out. Now pull that entire joint out thusly, and then turn that whole assembly around. Now, next thing you want to do is you're going to snap these down, and then this will also snap out of place. Okay, and then we're going to flip it up and turn this around. So basically it should be kind of looking like that. All right, so now, let's see if I remember how this works. Okay, so now that you've folded these shoulders down, pull them this way, and then you're going to turn them like this, okay? We're going to come back to that in a minute. The next thing we want to do is we're going to collapse the legs, okay? And then we're going to untab this, just like that, at a nice right angle, just like that. And then we're going to fold these out, okay? And we're going to turn these around and bring them over this way. Okay, so do another twist like this, and then bring this around this way. Okay, and then, so these here should tab into there, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like the top of this back heel, it has a tab right there. There's a slot. Just going ahead and plug that into there. And hopefully that'll stay in place long enough for us to finish transformation. All right, so there's that and that, and hopefully I'm doing this correctly. Okay, pull these leg pieces, these wheel pieces out. And maybe I didn't do it right, but let's see here. All right, we've got that, and that. And we got these. And this is going to go forward, actually. So if you look there, I'm going to pull these forward. And so on this hinge here. And this is kind of a fiddly transformation, to be honest with you. It is not the most neat. But what you want to do is kind of wrap that around it. And then put that there. And then we take these and believe we can just... we're supposed to collapse this, but... not the most cooperative thing. Okay, there you go. You want to fold it so that that double joint kind of flattens out. And you'll see that's what we're really going for right there. And we're almost in bike mode. Go ahead and snap the wheels together. There are a couple of pegs that go together. You got this one and this one. And there we go. Something like that. And then you want to plug these together here. And then you can pull this whole assembly over the arms, or the fist, I should say. So it comes up like that. And I like to angle it up just a bit. And then you can take these, and then you're going to plug, see there's a cross tab right here, and then there's a slot right here, and they'll fit into these two, and that helps lock in the bike mode a little bit better, helps stabilize it just a bit. So we got that, and these. So hopefully. All right, so there, this, and then this. You could do the same thing on the other side, and almost there. Almost. Really doesn't want to plug in very nicely. This is, like I said, it's not the best, but you know, you can make it work. There we go. And then you can pull down this little kickstand, and that's pretty much it right there. Let's see here. I like taking, I don't know if give me one of these weapons here. Okay. I like to take this little piece and kind of flip it up a little bit so that it lines more up and looks more like a seat. So kind of like that. So there, just like that. And that's pretty much what you get, just like that. That's Laser Cycle, and you're supposed to be able to mount these two weapons on the back, and actually you can do that pretty easily. You can put one here, and you can put one here. You can mount them up here, and they will stay in these positions there. But I think I'll just leave them off onto the side, just to show you that, you know, you have these things sitting around. So there they are. And yeah, so what do I think of these? Well, if you really like these G2 unused artwork Autobots, then yeah, go get them. If not, I'd say pass. But I mean, they are fun. If you like the G2, or maybe you grew up with the G2, well, you didn't grow up with these because they never released them. So anyway, I think that yeah, they're a little bit neon. They're very much neon, you know. I mean, do they show off any differently in this mode? Can we see that? Not really. I'm trying to show you guys the black light effect on these, and you can see they do glow a bit, but you know, maybe you can add them to your Halloween decorations. Who knows? I mean, they do fluoresce a bit, and not too badly, I suppose. That one actually is pretty brilliant in my camera here. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Talk to you later.